Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Slightly Eccentric Golf, when we talk about golf and all things pertaining to slightly eccentric behavior and golf. This is the third year we're running our golf game. Now, let me give you a little bit of history to outline and to frame the story. 3 years ago, my brother-in-law said, I play golf by myself up above us. They live above us. And he played golf in his hallway on the carpet. That's a great idea. I think that's a great activity when it's raining. But what happens when it's sunshiny? So when it's sunny, I thought, well, why can't we take that concept and move the golf game outside? So I went down to Ikea. I went down to Ikea and I bought 10 planters. Like the metal planters, they're white metal planters. And I took a water pipe and I screwed it onto the center part of the planter. And then I put a garden stake in the water pipe, and then I painted the planter and the water pipe white, put a green garden stake in it, and put a red Canadian flag on it. You have a golf hole that you can put on any surface. So we've got 7 of these holes on our property. Now, we live in a low-income community, and it is an absolute delight to golf with the guys a couple of times a day when it's sunny. The other day, I just came off the golf course now. I'm playing with my neighbor, Yun. And Yun is a semi-professional golfer from South Korea that keeps us on our toes. Let me tell you, nobody beats Yun in a golf game here. But, so we've got 7 of these spread out on our property. And every time it is sunny, we golf 1, 2, and 3 times a day. Yesterday, a couple of days ago, I keep a step meter on my phone. And just from golfing twice a day, I stepped over 5,000 steps. Now, 5,000 steps is a good target for anybody. But to do it when you're golfing, and we own our own golf course. Now, let me tell you something. Once you build these, so each the planter, the wood, or the planter, the metal pipe, the stake, and the Canadian flag costs about $20 to do. So if we did 10 holes, that costs $200. $200 in total to make 10 holes for golf. These things, if properly cared for and repainted every 3 or 4 years, should last 20, 25 years because they're designed to go outside in the first place. And I bring them in at night and I put them on my patio. So we just have the best time golfing. So what we're planning to do, and what I'm going to do is and we have cherry blossom trees out here, and we were golfing through the cherry blossom trees when it was snowing cherry blossoms. Now, how beautiful is that? So what we would like to do is take our concept across Abbotsford this summer and bring our golf game to you, or invite you to see our golf game at our place. So if you're interested in having us come out and bring the 7 holes, I can put them in the car and bring them out to your property, and we can set them up on your property, and you can golf your face off. It is so much fun. So just contact me at Slightly Eccentric Golf, and we will bring the game to your establishment. Who are we talking about? We're talking about low-income communities. We're talking about anybody that rents or in a complex that rents, that have a little bit of grass that you can golf on. We're talking legions. We're talking fire halls. We're talking hospitals if they have a little bit of grass for their staff to play golf on. We only use foam golf balls, so they don't hurt. And they're foam practice golf balls. They're exactly like golf balls, except they're soft. So they can't hurt humans. They can't break windows, and we're very, very careful how we play. So as I'm talking, I'm going to put up a video, and it's a 1-minute video of me walking through part of our private golf course, walking through the cherry blossom trees, and it is just beautiful. And it costs us nothing. Initially, the golf holes to make cost $200, but that'll last 20, 25 years. Remember that, right? So your community can have a fully functioning golf game out there, and it's just fantastic. What I did is I took my camera, my high-def camera, and I put it up on a tripod, and I golfed, and I brought the camera with me so I can give you an example of what our golf game looks like. There are 7 holes. It takes about, I would think, 20 minutes with 2 people to play one end or the other. If there's 3 people, add 5 minutes to that, so 25 minutes. If there's 4 people, you would go from one end of our golf course to the other with 4 people in about a half an hour. So with 4 golfers playing, you do that twice, so that's 14 holes. You would spend an hour playing golf. So we do that often. And sometimes we're out on our private golf course 2 to 3 times a day. So we're golfing 2 to 3 times a day every time it's sunny. So take this in heart, because I needed to find an activity for seniors that could be played by all ages and all skill levels. And I also needed to find an activity that you could easily play on all surfaces. So you can play this on brick, you can play this on pavement, you can play this on grass, you can play this on a sidewalk, right? Like putting golf, we have a putting golf game. We have a target golf game that we can bring out. So we've got 3 or 4 different golf games that we can bring to your property that you can play either 3 of them you can play inside, 1 of them you can play outside. So give us an email at slightlyeccentricgolf@gmail.com and let us know your opinion of our golf game. And if you would like us to come to you and set up our game for a couple of hours so you can find out how our game is played and how much fun it is, just let us know. slightlyeccentricgolf@gmail.com. And we will be delighted to get together with you and bring you our game and set it up so your community can come out and see how much fun it is. Also, we have some digital games in the future that I'm going to be introducing. We've got Snow Runner, we've got Mud Runner, we've got BeamMG Drive. These are driving simulators. I've also got Windows Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and it is huge. You could fly for hours. They have a real-world mapping of the entire planet, so you can go right around the world in an airplane of your choice. They've got over, 50 airplanes. So we've attempted to create a collection of games, physical and digital games, that you can enjoy either in your social suite or in your home if you want to bring a group over, or in any other setting where you can have access to a large screen TV. We can plug in a large screen TV and do the digital games. If you want to do the golf, we can do the golf. So, folks, it doesn't matter what you do, how you do it. It's the activity level that's important to us. And if you want to stay in shape, have a healthy activity that you can get together with your neighbors. I mean, think about this. We have 23 units in our little community. And if 5 or 6 people play golf, you have golf partners all year, and you don't have to pay any fee. You don't have to pay any green fees for golfing. It's all paid for. You own the property already, so why not? So if you want us to come and show you how easy it is to set up that game on your property, give us a shout. slightlyeccentricgolf@gmail.com, and we would include your phone number and email, and we will phone you back and email you back, and we would be delighted to bring our game to your property and show you how easy it is to make the game so you can have it permanently on your property. Thanks so much, folks. This is Rick Holland for Slightly Eccentric Golf. We'll see you next show. Bye-bye. Take care.